head coach of the West Texas A&M Buffaloes, Josh Lynn. Coach, first question is going to be a little tough one out the gate here for you.
All ears. Let's hear it.
I know you were in the running before. So this job's important to you, right? Like
absolutely,
the West Texas
100%,
A&M
yes.
job. So what does it actually mean now that you're able to sit here and you're here at Media Day and you are the coach of the West Texas A&M Buffaloes?
Well, first and foremost, I'm extremely excited. I'm extremely blessed. I'm really appreciative of Michael McBroom and our president, making a decision to go our direction. And, when you look at Division II football, when you look at the great conference that we have here in the Lone Star Conference and the great schools we have in the Lone Star Conference, I really believe that West Texas A&M, if done right in the correct way and put in the work and things like that, is that we can be a very successful football program. And the pieces are there,
yeah.
And we just gotta put that puzzle together with those pieces. And so once again, I'm extremely blessed. And if there's a Division II job out there that I really felt like we fit, this was it.
As a new coach in your first offseason program, what was the importance of getting buy-in from those upperclassmen like JT and Noah who you brought here today?
Absolutely, man. My first phone call was, my first couple phone calls when they offered me the job. It wasn't to coaches. It wasn't. It was to those type players. And what I say about those guys all the time is, the athletic piece and the football piece has always been there for those guys, but I think what they bring to the team when it comes to culture and when it comes to work ethic and bringing other guys with them in that world, that's a heck of a lot more important sometimes than maybe the athletic piece. And so, and they're great players too, don't get me wrong, but it's huge to get that buy-in, and I'm really grateful that they opted to come and come play ball with us, and that's going to make us better.
JT is so awesome. He's just fun.
Sure, absolutely.
We're going to talk to him here in a little bit. Coach, I've traveled around many places, and you have you're right there with the best facilities in the state of Texas, especially for your level or any of the small colleges. That is a huge advantage that you have now in Canyon. You have a great base, a great alumni base, great support base. How do you get all of that to end up being people in the seats on Saturday inside that gorgeous stadium?
Well, I think you got to generate some excitement. I kind of hit on it earlier. Success adds to that. It always does. And but we as coaches and as a football program got to put a good product out there, and a product that's disciplined and executes and lights up the scoreboard and creates an environment of excitement that people want to come and watch West Texas A&M football. And in my experience, if you do that, they'll come, the fans will come, but you got to put a good product out there first and generate excitement. Get out in the community.
Yeah.
Coach Corey was telling me earlier that y'all actually have a real Buffalo mascot named Thunder.
That's right, Thunder 14.
Are there any plans for it to run out of the tunnel with y'all this year?
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the things we did in the spring is we actually practiced that.
Nice.
Where one day before practice, we got the Buffalo out there, and we walked down the tunnel, and the first part of practice, we practiced running out with Thunder 14.
People don't know you can't just roll out of bed and do that.
No,
it takes
absolutely
a lot of coordination.
No. My deal too is the first time you do it probably shouldn't be the first time you run out on the game on Saturday. I'm specifically running out with the Buffalo.
Hey, Carter, the head coach is always at the front of the team, so he's behind the Buffalo.
Absolutely.
Right? He's got to be real careful.
Yeah, I'm not. We're going to practice that before we do that. Thank goodness we're all padded up too, except me, right? I mean, so they've got helmets and shoulder pads on. And
Coach, we have seen. I want to ask you about JT specifically, because last year he was preseason Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep.
We've seen what he can do. This guy can dominate on defense. We know about him on the field. We know a little about him off the field, but. What is it? Is there something that you've seen that maybe we don't know about JT?
Well, I think his preparation and his off-season, his conditioning, commitment to the training room to get himself better and get himself healthy to where he can play this year. Not only that, the good teammate, being a good teammate piece people don't see, that's outside of our team. I say it all the time, to be a great football player, you got to have great balance and everything, and he's a great example of that. And, a big part of that, too, I'll piggyback off of is getting some people in front of him to where he can run around and make plays. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've got to get bigger and stronger and get some big old guys in front of him, so to where he can go do his thing and tackle.
Keep the O-line off of him.
Absolutely.
If you keep the O-line off of him, he's going to make.
Yeah, that's right, and he's only going to become a better football player.
Well, Corey asked about JT. I'll ask about the wide receiver Noah Bogardus you brought today too. You run a lot of option scheme, Coach, but he came back out of the transfer portal. He's bought into your football program right now. What does he bring for you at the wide receiver position?
Well, yeah, and first and foremost, I mean, we're going to carry a little bit of option component with us, but it's not going to be as probably not as much as what we've done in the past. I really believe that we need to be a 50-50 run pass football team, and he needs to be a big part of what we do offensively. And to do that, we got to throw the ball. And not only that, I mean, he's got a skill set, and he's a pretty stinking good receiver in regards to where we need to get him the ball to where he can make plays too. And so he's going to be a big part of what we do. And I mean, not only can he catch the small stuff, but he can go deep. And I mean, he's a really well-rounded receiver, and we need to take advantage of his skill set.
Coach, you have a lot of talent, and I'm looking forward to watching that on the field this year out at West Texas A&M. Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey guys, thank you guys,
today.
man. I love what you guys do, man. It's and congratulations on your award too.
Thank you so
bet,
much,
man.
Coach. I really
it's really well deserved. So hey, thank you guys.
Thank you, Coach. Coach Josh Lynn from West Texas A&M.